Alright guys, this is the week. This is the time we're gonna find out if you should use your Deathbringer or if you should use your Divine Knight when you're doing the Killroy exercises on the warriors. So there are 3 of these Killroy rooms today, and they're all warriors, which means that we can do all 3 of them on a Divine Knight, and we can do all 3 of them on the Deathbringer afterwards, and we can compare those to see which one you should bring in the future. Now, there are 2 of these pretty flat maps, and on the map where they are pretty condensed. So we're gonna experience some different kinds of maps as well. Hopefully we will get some interesting answers, and let's roll. What do you think is gonna happen? Does the Divine Knight keep their hegemony, or is the Deathbringer gonna take it away? Or is it completely map dependent? Let me know in the comments below what you think, and let's go on with map number 1. Spore Meadows, the first map, is quite flat. This is something the Divine Knight is benefiting a lot from. My expectations going into this map is that the Divine Knight is going to come out on top, but the Deathbringer has proven to be good at clearing the map initially when they have been grinding bones all day. They seem to be neck and neck in the beginning, having close numbers kill for kill, but after the second Nightly Disciple comes down, the Divine Knight starts to get a little bit ahead of the Deathbringer. And from there the lead gradually just increases. The Divine Knight's ability to clear both the top and the bottom platforms at the same time is just too big of an advantage in this map. The Deathbringer's ability to toss axes will probably help out more in maps where vertical reach is more important than horizontal slaying power. At the end of the round, the Deathbringer took us 1200 green mushrooms, while the Divine Knight took out 50% more. The Divine Knight also got 106 Killroy skulls, while the Deathbringer got 71. The Sandcastles map is the second one out. It has a lot of similarities with the previous map, but instead of 2 main horizontal lines there are 3. This means that the Divine Knight cannot as easily take out the entire map with only 2 Nightly Disciples this time. In the beginning there was a few seconds where the Deathbringer had a tiny lead, but again the moment the second Nightly Disciple hit the floor, the kills for the Divine Knight just started gaining too fast. Bear in mind, I have upgraded all the relevant talents on the Divine Knight to high enough levels that 3 of the disciples are on the map at the same time. So even though my tests here show that the Divine Knight seems to be superior, there might be account differences that will give you different results to me. At the end of the trial, Divine Knight took out 1790 sandcastles, while the Deathbringer took out 500 fewer. There were also 107 skulls for the Divine Knight and 90 skulls for the Deathbringer. After 2 convincing wins for the Divine Knight, we would expect similar results on the third map as well. Just for the record, up front I made sure both characters have the same lab chips equipped and the same geared path between them, so we are sure that they have the same attack speed. Also, I did make sure not to upgrade any of the impactful end of round bonuses, even though it was a total waste not to, because that would have changed the parameters of the test. Halfway through the third Killroy map we see that again the Divine Knight is pulling out ahead, and growing their lead once the second disciple hits the floor. The problem for the Deathbringer is that they are not allowed to bring their gravestone into the Killroy challenge, so the additional array of effect thing they do after taking out an entire horde is not helping them clear maps here. At the end of the run, Divine Knight took out 2,300 donuts and got 151 skulls, while Deathbringer took out 1,000 fewer on this map, bringing it in a total of 92 skulls this time. Well, there we have it. The results are in, and the results don't lie. It looks like at least my Divine Knight is about 50% better at taking out monsters in the Killroy challenges than the Deathbringer is. Now, there might be differences between my Divine Knight and your Divine Knight, and my Deathbringer and your Deathbringer, so take these results with a grain of salt. But I hope that it at least gives you an indication of whether or not you should at least attempt to use your Deathbringer instead of the Divine Knight in the Killroy challenge. So let me know, are you surprised by the results, or was the result exactly what you were expecting? I kinda expected the Deathbringer to be a little bit better in the Killroy challenges than he were. It's just something about all of these death burst animations we see every now and then when we are taking out the hordes, that just feels like he should be really good at clearing the map, but apparently he turned out to be just barely efficient at the Killroy challenges. And I think that if these horde mobs have been allowed into the Killroy challenges, we might have been seeing a lot better numbers out from the Deathbringer. The Divine Knight is really good. It even made a new record for me in 2,300 mobs taken out in the Killroy challenge, so I am happy about that. And yeah, I'm also really happy that I finally got ahead and made this gold shard gear to my characters, because that has been sitting in the tube for a while. Okay, so the results were a little bit disappointing, but you know what's not disappointing? We have 600 of the Killroy skulls to spend here, and we currently have 1,200 arcade balls, and we are gonna buy a lot more of these. So I think we're gonna have like about 2,000 arcade balls once we are done buying these. And yeah, tell me, what do you guys spend these Killroy skulls on? I think I already have good enough evolution, good enough jade, good enough artifact finding, good enough gaming stuff. So I think buying arcade balls is the way to go here. And I've been playing for several years, and I've still yet to hit this jackpot even once. So yeah, let it rip. Okay, so while the Harbinger is distracted by the shiny game of chance, let's talk a little bit about what kind of upgrades you should choose at the Killroy end screen. Now, I have read different suggestions about what to do here, but in general you only want to do 1 point into the talent points, the pearls and the dungeon drops, as they are supposedly not increasing in drop chance at higher levels. As you can see, I have wasted quite a few weeks worth of Killroy challenges before I learned that. The differences in what to do later depends on whether or not you want to build up your chance towards getting the 2000 kill Equinox challenge, or if you want to max the amount of skulls you are awarded after each run. If you want to max kills, you should just put a few points into faster respawns and skulls, and almost everything else into increasing the timer. Bear in mind, my 96 seconds extra is almost 2 years worth of Killroy runs, just dedicating to increasing the timer with 96 seconds. Those 96 seconds really help with taking out a lot of mobs though. If you want to skull max, you want to try to strike a balance between increasing the amount of time you have and increasing the amount of bonus skulls you get. I try to balance it around 10 upgrades of timer to 7 upgrade points in skulls. But the most important thing is mostly to not waste your runs. Your run ends at the 3 drop skills, and of course to do them every week. No jackpot today either, but we did regain the 400 gems we spent on the reawakening of Killroy, so yeah, that's at least something. And with that, I'll say thank you guys for watching this video Harbinger. We have tested whether or not you should use the Divine Knight or the Deathbringer on the Killroy, and yeah, the Vertically, you should use your Divine Knight. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.